Live from the jungle. Welcome to another episode of the
Hey,
Lionheart
that's my line.
Pod.
That's my line. What the heck is this? What the-
Live from the jungle. Welcome to
No,
a
no, no, no. What is up, guys? Live from the jungle. This is Infinite Dragos. Smackdown. I'm
my
joking.
foot.
It's the
Kiss
line.
my.
Well, it was a really good show. Started off the night with we started off the night. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon walking in the back. And then they walked to the ring where all the superstars were, and pretty much they introduced everybody, and then they were just like, and this is your world champion, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose, and De- like oh yeah, Dean Ambrose. As soon as Dean Ambrose came back, I came out, everybody was clapping for him, and pretty much it went from clapping to Dean just Dean, he just clear. I said it. Who wants it? Who wants the opportunity at my title?
Yep.
And yep. They were just like he was just like, who wants the opportunity? And everybody was just looking at him like, are you crazy? And Daniel Bryan, he was just like, well, this is what we like about you, Dean. That's what we like about you. You're always looking for a challenge. And so that's when they introduced, and I'm gonna let Ason introduce the match.
All right, well, this led to six competitors, getting picked from the roster. You got the likes of John Cena, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin. Who else is in this match? Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, and am I missing someone? The last slot, this final slot, the sixth slot, was reserved for the winner of the first match of the show, and it was a battle royal to determine that. So they pretty much had the majority, the whole SmackDown to fight, the male competitors to fight off to get that last spot. Now, going back to the intro, did we miss anything else in this intro besides that? I thought they announced something else. That might have been it. That might have been the major part of it.
Uh,
Yeah, I think that was it.
the winner, whoever would win the 6 man match, will go on to face Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's much it.
Yep, and well, the first match was the six pack with a 6 pack challenge spot. The battle royal for the whole. Whoever wins this battle royal gets to be in that main event. And so we had Zack Ryder, Kane, Connor, Victor, Mojo Rawley, Simon Gotch, and a whole list of people that y'all probably know of if you've seen the match. And the match it was a pretty good match. It was a pretty good match, I guess. Like, it was back and forth, but it like Kane was he was in this match for a minute. I was surprised Kane was still there. Like, and I heard that people didn't like how Kane was, he was still there after all that time. He should have got eliminated before. Like, I mean, Kane has a. I mean, I'm not surprised Kane was actually there for a while, because Kane actually has a rep for being in rumbles for a while and having a lot of eliminations. So Kane, he actually got a few eliminations in this battle royal, but the last
Almost
few
like it
people.
was a Royal Rumble.
Yep,
Almost.
the last few people was Apollo Cruz, Kane, and who was it? Baron Corbin and somebody. But yeah, Zack Ryder. That's right. Yep.
Hold on, it couldn't be in Baron Corbin because Baron Corbin was already in the match.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm tripping. My bad. Somebody else was last besides it was like last 4 people, but the last 2 people was Apollo Cruz and Kane. Now Kane tried to go for a choke slam, and Apollo Cruz countered it, and then next thing you know, Kane tried to run at Cruz. Cruz pulled the rope down, and Kane got eliminated. And I was like, dang. I'm like, my nigga Apollo, he going up there, going into that main event. Yep, that was awesome to
I
see.
was happy to see that. And I mean, I was really hoping that man could take it home too. I was like, man, maybe that man could. I was shocked. I was just like, this could be what Apollo needs, because that man, he. I wouldn't say he's been getting jobbed, but he just had the attention hasn't really been on him.
Yep,
He's just been in the back really quiet. And I really do think that getting into this match, that's kind of what he needed to get a fresh start,
yep,
because everybody wants that orange juice,
yep. That
and then
refreshment.
everybody wants
Oh
that
yeah,
orange.
we going to get into that topic. We got some good to say about that topic later on in the show. Speaking of refreshments, but
Hmm.
going into the first match, we had Becky Lynch versus Natalia. Well, the second match, Becky Lynch versus Natalia. It was a battle. It was the battleground rematch. Now, finally, okay, Becky won this match by submission, but I really wished Becky won at Battleground instead. That would have been it would have been a better victory instead of her winning on SmackDown. I feel like she should have won on at Battleground instead.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah.
And then like maybe Natalia could like win by roll up on SmackDown.
Yeah, some stuff, yeah, something like that. But it was a back and forth match. She beat her with that arm submission, and that was it.
Oh
That was a
yeah,
quick,
it,
wasn't as long.
it
It
was a
wasn't a
good
long
match. I
match.
was happy. I was happy for her. Though. I was like, you know, what, she finally did it. Nah, I
Yep,
was
I think
real.
I think Becky, like when we talked about, in our previous podcast, we talked about how Becky should get more wins or whatever. I think it's slowly gonna happen. It's not gonna happen like that quick, but it might slowly happen. Like Becky might get some on and off matches. Like one match she might win, one match she might lose. It might happen unexpectedly. So, but this was just one of those matches
Yeah.
where she surprisingly won. So, and after this match, Renee Young was interviewing Becky, but then Alexa Bliss came out and she was cutting a promo, or whatever. I forgot what she said, but she was cutting a promo. She probably was just introducing herself since she's new to SmackDown. And then Naomi came. She made her return. She came out and she had the new
I'm a
look
man,
with the highlights on
man.
their hair and stuff. It was pretty awesome.
Yep.
And
I,
Carmella came out afterwards and said SmackDown's about to get fabulous. And oh gosh,
she
Dragon.
was fun.
Yeah,
She
oh yeah, Carmella fun. And the next part, you go ahead,
dun,
Dragon.
dun, dun,
Yep, John. That's the exact same thing I did
dun, dun.
when she came out. Dun, 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 dun. Eva Marie, her music hit, and she came out.
That to me that was a waste of a draft pick. Because she'd already had a match at WrestleMania. How can you have a match? Okay, look, she already had a match at WrestleMania. Then she had just went back to NXT, and then I know y'all just giving her another chance. And I'm like, man, what? That was bad to me. I don't know. I just don't know. It was a good job putting Eva Marie in the draft. I think that that spot could have went to somebody else, but yep, we're getting what we get. So yep.
Yep, but yep. When man, this Eva Marie crap is gonna be ridiculous. Man. I don't know what they're gonna do with Eva Marie. She might just have some random diva matches, but woman matches. But oh man, this is she's so boring,
Uh,
man. She's just so boring. The
apparently,
crowd had no reaction when she came out.
they were like, "Who is this person?"
A lot of these divas, a lot of these NXT divas that came out, after Becky's match, the crowd had no reaction to them, like they never, knew who they was.
And like right now, like for the women's division, Becky Lynch, she's supposed to be the face of the women's division. Actually, that's what Shane picked her for. And I mean, like, I just don't know. I don't know what Eva's gonna do with this. I really don't. I'm so confused. I like apparently, and like this is actually fact too. Vince want Eva to be the next Rock.
Man, hell no. What?
She, yeah. Vince actually wants Eva to have that Rock status. I'm like, oh, yeah. You need to look for Nia Jax to do that. Look for Nia to do that, man. Heck, no. That cushion
uh,
strong on Vince. I'm telling you that,
ah,
man.
I don't know that kush is beyond that's some corporate kush. That's what that is. That's that
Mhm.
corporate kush. I don't know what that man's smoking, but Eve Marie with having a okay, her image came from Total Divas. That's the only reason why she started gaining a lot of attention, and then she got
And yeah,
she
on
looked alright.
Total
She
Divas,
got some
that's
good looks, I guess.
oh yeah, and told that's when they were told that they were just like Vince. I had a talk with actually Vince. I think Vince actually talked to me, and she was just like, apparently Vince wants me to be the next Rock. Vince want me to be the next Cena. They want me to be an A-lister, and I'm like, oh, that's
Now, I'm not
we
gonna doubt Eve Marie because when she had a few matches on NXT, she was way better compared to how she was on Raw. Like when she had that one match on Raw, like I think a few years ago, it was horrible. It was horrible. But she might could do a little something in the ring. I don't want to completely doubt her. I don't want to completely doubt her because she might shock
yeah,
me. But we'll just see.
you're right.
We'll just see.
Opportunity,
Yep.
opportunity.
But
See what she
let's
get.
see.
Okay. I'm not saying that she's not gonna be great, but I don't think she's gonna be on that Rock status, man. You know how high that status is. I'm just
That
saying,
was that was over
do you?
exaggerated right there, man. But
Yeah,
hey,
you
hey,
know.
but I don't like I said, I don't want to put her down because you never know what could happen in a few years. She might become the best women's wrestler ever, one of the best in a few years,
And then
possibly.
she could have a documentation on
People used to
people like
doubt
us.
me. People used to
Yeah,
doubt me.
yeah,
Talk
yeah.
shit. Look at me now, bitch. I'm in all red. I even made the title red. or some shit like that.
I'm a 23-time women's champion. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Hell no,
stuff like that.
45. Hell no.
45. That's a John Cena stuff. But yeah, moving on in the show.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, throughout the show they were Raw, no, not Raw. SmackDown was showing like different promos of the superstars, like that was participating in the main event. They was pretty much telling why they should win, and like Baron Corbin had the first promo. He was like, "I'm gonna win tonight's main event." And that's pretty. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. That's pretty much what the rest of them did. Ziggler even told a story saying some, I've been messing up. Sometimes you fall down, but I need this shot. Pretty much giving a little story or whatever about how he started from the bottom and he worked hard to get where he is. Typical same old stuff. Pretty much they all talked about why they should win and yeah.
Oh yeah, and a couple of months ago, like that backstage Fallout stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in a minute.
Dolph Ziggler, that man plain out admitted. He said, "I haven't been myself." He said, "I truly
Oh yeah,
haven't
yeah,
been
I saw that
myself."
one. Yeah, that was after the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get into that later. But the next thing was the Miz TV. Yep, the new era of Smackdowns. First Miz TV, and so the
Raw got the highlight reel, and SmackDown
got
got
Miz
Miz
TV.
TV.
Now Miz, I'll give him credit, man. He's really good on the mic. He's a good heel. He even did a thing where he was interviewing himself, and that was crazy. It was
Yeah,
stupid.
oh,
It was
Maurice looked
Maurice
fine.
looked good, but that
Maurice looked fine. Maurice, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that was her. I
oh
couldn't
yeah,
believe that was her.
that cleavage was right.
She,
That cleavage was right. But yep. But the man, he was pretty much interviewing himself. It was nothing too special. Typical, It could be a little boring watching Miz TV sometimes, but it's based off how the guests, it's based off who he's interviewing or whatever. But when the fans was chanting RKO, and he was like, okay, when he was interviewing himself, he was like he was gonna interview a former champion, a former this or something like that, and then Randy Orton came out because Randy he thought that Miz was
I
talking.
have voices in my
Randy
head.
thought Miz was talking about him or whatever, and then I'll let you say the rest.
So pretty much this led into a talk with Miz and Randy, and Randy was just like Miz, I know I got that ring rush, and like Miz was just like, you're crazy if you think you're actually gonna beat Brock Lesnar your first match back. He's like, you haven't even had a warm up match back. And Randy Orton was just like, Brock Lesnar doesn't have to be my first match back. And that's when Randy started looking at Miz. And he was just like, I was thinking, maybe my first match back could be against the Intercontinental Champion, you. And Miz was just like, how about no? He just told him straight up to his face, no, that's not gonna happen. You on that cush, you high. I'm not getting into a match with you. And Randy Orton, like, this is where things start getting kind of weird because after Miz said no, Orton was just like, so you're just gonna. He said, are you just scared because because your wife is here and stuff like that, and Miz was just like,
He was like,
no.
"You scared because you're gonna get your ass beat in front of your pretty little wife." That was funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Miz was just like, no. And Maurice, she pretty much accepted the match
She
from
said,
Miz.
"Don't
She's
talk to
like,
him like
he
that.
accepts.
He accepts."
He accepts. And so we had Randy Orton versus The Miz.
And this match
And
was
pretty
just. It was a squash match. It was a short match, but it was just a squash match. Randy Orton, he ain't even hit no moves in this match. He just hit like two RKO's, and that was it. The first RKO, that man, he caught him out of nowhere. That was literally out of nowhere. Miz got in the ring, then boom, RKO. And throughout this match, Miz was just trying to work on that, that previously injured shoulder of Orton. But then, as soon as he got hit with that RKO, that was it. And Randy was just stalling.
yeah.
He was just sitting there the whole time looking around. He got up slowly, moving like a snake. And for a second, I'm like, what
Yeah.
the hell is this man doing? I thought he was
I
gonna
thought that man was about to punt
punt
his
kick.
head
I thought he
off.
was
That's
gonna,
what
yeah,
I
I thought
thought.
he was gonna hit a punt kick or something. I'm like, wait, what is this man doing? He just moving around, sitting there. I'm like, okay, just pin the guy already. And then finally, he hit a second RKO, and that was it. And pin him is, and that was it.
Then he got out the ring, RKO Maurice.
And Miz made a point
Uh,
earlier. This might actually,
um,
This might actually happen. That I think Jericho said this on Battleground. Miz said this on SmackDown, but one of them said that there's a chance Randy might actually get injured again if he faces Brock Lesnar. I think it's possible.
Oh yeah, facing the Beast, man, is not easy. Yeah, facing the Beast is that like you gotta think about it. Think about how many suplexes, how constant suplexes on that injured shoulder. This man, that the results can be endless. It could be bad. Hey man, it could even help him. It could pop something back into place. Anything can happen. But I mean, yeah, like you said, is on injury could come back up, and then Orton would have to leave again
Yeah, I think
after
he,
his
he
match
if
with
he get
Beast,
injured again, that man might just retire after that.
or he's
I don't
gonna
know.
become a part timer.
Yeah, or a
Or
part timer. Yeah. But
because
oh man, okay, here we go.
this is not the first time this man has had a like shoulder injury like this. He's had this all through his career, and like I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Randy Orton, he has been suspended, like the same thing that Roman Reigns did like last month. Orton has been suspended that same way at least 6 times, and but if it wasn't that, like him getting suspended, like out of like wrestling like that, it was also by that same shoulder, that exact same shoulder. Uh, like after he got done with those, like he picked up, like, and I remember exactly when he picked up this injury. That injury came from when he had that little rivalry with Triple H. You know what I'm talking about? Back when he around that was around that time he beat Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight title, like his first ever title, like big title, major title.
I remember capturing his title, but wait, who did he face?
Oh my god. Well, guys, Ason is clueless, but I'm
Who?
pretty sure you all know. You all know Chris Benoit,
What?
Randy Orton.
Who?
He picked up that injury like
Mike
that
Jones.
cross that crossface with that crossface like that Chris Benoit locked in. Yeah.
What? Who? They're
Uh,
locked in. Wait, what you said
the
before that?
crossface that Chris Benoit locked in.
The crossface that who locked in?
It pretty much scarred Randy Orton for life, causing him to pick up that injury sadly. And he's been having to deal with it, for his,
Hey guys, if y'all watch it,
career.
y'all might be coming with this man saying. I don't know what he's saying, but I just know he said something about Randy Orton getting injured by a crossface in 2004. He's probably talking about something that just doesn't exist. I don't know, but that's good old dragon for you. But let's continue with the show. Oh, that was fucking funny. Oh
Heck,
man.
this is strong. The same way this man won't accept Hulk Hogan until Hulk Hogan actually comes back. This man won't accept not he won't accept Hulk Hogan. He won't accept Chris Benoit because of the incident. He won't accept any of these
All
people.
right, guys. All right, so this is what all I heard. He said he won't accept. He won't accept because of the incident. He won't accept. This man just won't acknowledge. Man, yep, that's all I heard. That's all I heard. Man, he's saying some words that just blur away. That's what I hear. Just blur.
I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, Zayson just he has a problem with accepting things sometimes.
But anyway, let's see.
Mm.
All right, guys, moving on to the show. What the hell was we? Oh yeah, they announced that the American Alpha will be debuting next week. I can't wait because I'm so excited. Because I love the American Alpha. They're a really good team.
Oh, wait, so can I talk about the next the guy that's coming back soon? The guy,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
uh, ain't no stopping
Wait,
me.
stop all that. Won't be champion cause I'm black. Won't be champion cause I'm black. Ain't no stopping. Yeah, that's a little remix I made. But go ahead. I don't want to say his name.
If it was in the Attitude Era, ain't no stopping the nigga. No, I'm just- but man, Shelton Benjamin, I've been waiting for this for so long.
Man, me and
Shelton
go
Benjamin
ahead. My bad.
is coming back. That man, I've been waiting for this for so long. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is man. I'm talking about the first black WWE champion. That's what I'm looking for. I've been
It's
waiting for this
possible.
for so long.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Shelton might actually become the first black WWE champion. And y'all niggas better not comment The Rock. I swear to gosh, y'all better,
Rock does
man.
not count, and that man does not take the side of black people. I mean, we need Shelton,
Like
bring
like
back the
like like
gold
a
standard.
full.
Man.
We haven't had like a full African American champion. That's pretty much what we're saying.
Yeah,
So technically,
and we explained that last
The Rock
video,
he
so I really
he,
don't think
he,
it's
he kind of
explained
count
again.
like 50-50. He kind of does count, but at the same time he doesn't because like he's not fully African American as you can see. But
Yeah.
yep, Sheldon Benjamin will be returning, and me and y'all might have seen him before. Evaked Engaged. He was in our previous podcast before in the past. But we was we wanted this to happen for a long time. I mean, I'm talking like 2 years ago. We was talking about this back when I was doing SVR 2007 on my channel. But
Yeah, same
yep.
here, same here.
And now the next thing,
Man,
oh man, the next thing that happened after this, oh man, we might have went too far because I don't think they announced it yet, but we announced it already. So let's get into what happened after the American Alpha promo video. Um, oh man, like what happened right here? All right, a local wrestler was standing in the ring, and I don't know I don't know who he was getting ready to face, but then Heath Slater came out of nowhere. He just stole off that man. The crowd went a little crazy. That was like, oh yeah, they kind of they was getting excited or whatever. I got excited too because I didn't know what was going on because he was supposedly quote unquote released, but then he got that mic. That man, I'm like, come on, Heath Slater, just preach because I knew he had something to say about that crap of him not being on Raw and SmackDown and the lights dimming down on him. That was just messed up. But he was like, I wasn't drafted to Raw or SmackDown, and he said, if
he's like, Action went to Raw, Dallas went
if
to
y'all want
Raw.
me to lead the new
Where the
era,
crowd?
I mean, he said Brian and Shane want me to lead the new era. Put me in the main event. Hashtag sign Heath Slater. It was funny.
And this right here, this is what I actually found interesting in this promo that Heath Slater cut, and it really wasn't. It was just a squash match promo, and A-Show's going to talk about what happened in the end. But pretty like this man, like Shane McMahon came out. Here comes the money, broke niggas. Here we go. Come on, here comes the money. And Shane came out. That man, he said, "Well, I don't know who you are, Heath. Is that your name? I don't know." He was really acting like he didn't know who he was. He was just like, "I don't know who you are. Can I have your resume or
I ain't gonna
something?"
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Slater, he got him with his response was just a classic. Like that,
Yeah, yeah,
and he actually refreshed a lot of people's memories because I bet a lot of people sitting at home
yeah,
that watch wrestling might have forgot about what this man actually did in the ring.
yeah, and yeah. That's what I was getting into too. Like this man, he went through all of his accomplishments. That man, he thought he got Shane. I ain't gonna lie. That man said, "Go back there." He said, "Go back to your little computer at your little desk and look." He said,
Go on the
"You
network,
type
go
in."
on the network and type in Heath Slater, and you'll
He
see.
said, "You're gonna see the brains behind the Nexus, the brains behind the." He basically pulled a Seth Rollins in a way,
Hmm.
but to me, I think he did it almost better than Seth. That man said the brains behind the
Man,
Nexus,
y'all talking about
the
pipe
brains
bombs or
behind the
whatever? That was
Nexus.
Slater's pipe bomb right there. Low key,
Yeah.
that was Slater's pipe bomb. Low key.
Mhm.
But oh man, and out of nowhere, as Slater was talking, Shane was like, Slater, you're right.
Gore.
Yeah, look, the hottest free. No. Slater kept saying he was the hottest free agent or whatever, and Shane was like, yeah,
He
you're right,
said, "Yeah,
Slater,
yeah,
the hottest
yeah."
free
He's like,
agent.
"You're looking at." Yeah, he said, "You're looking right now in this ring, the hottest free agent there is." And that's when you're getting into what you're saying.
Yep, he said you're looking at the hottest free agent right there, and he was like, yeah, some crap. And next thing you know, he turned around and Gore from Rhino. Rhino just gored the shit
Hmm.
out of that man. I'm glad Rhino's on SmackDown. Because, I mean, I think SmackDown is really going to give a lot of superstars, even in the past, like, Shelton Benjamin, Rhino, they might actually get opportunities. Heck, I think Heath Slater might get an opportunity. He might have an IC championship title shot one day. You never know.
Yeah, I hate to see when Heath Slater's getting jobs.
Yeah, that man, that's over.
I
And
mean,
that man been stale for a long time when it comes to winning matches and all that. I think his record in WWE is probably one of the worst records, probably, because he loses the majority of his matches. Yeah, I think it's
hmm
time for a change. That man need to push. We need to see Slater's full potential. This man been doing the same crap for years since post Nexus, I believe, and still ain't no type of change with them. He changed. He's changed. He's evolved like physically and through these groups, but as far as him winning championships, winning matches, nope.
Last time that man got a push, that's when he beat Seth Rollins.
Wait, whoa. Slater beat Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, Slater actually beat Rollins. You don't remember
Oh
that?
yeah, yeah, that one win. Okay, man, he lost so many times. I forgot. But no offense to Heath Slater. I'm sorry. It's just it's kind of
Yeah,
true.
watch Heath Slater gonna watch this. Whoever
Not
you are,
he got that win
I'm gonna
like
prove to you.
last year, I believe. Yeah, I remember that too. That was epic. The fans marked out too when he won. Yeah, beat Seth Rollins or whatever. But
Rollins was so furious when that happened. Rollins was so mad.
yep. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna skip these promos that these wrestlers in the main event was cutting because I already mentioned that earlier. Them pre-recorded promos, they knew they was gonna be. All most of the stuff they showed on the footage, it was recorded before the show, pre-recorded pretty much.
yeah. Pretty much Cena was just like the champ. He is here, just pretty much.
And now, thank God this shit was 2 hours because we're almost done. But in the main event, we had Bray Wyatt versus the winner of the battle royal. To me in this match, Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin versus Ziggler versus AJ and John Cena.
Yep. This match was good. This
Yeah,
was a good match. And pretty
I'm
much,
let
I'm
you.
just gonna sum up the
I'm
end
gonna let
of
you
it.
talk about this match, Dragon. It's all for you, all of you.
I'm gonna sum up the end of this match, like everything that happened in the end. So this is all around the end. Around the end, you have people just going ham on each other. Uh, what's Baron Corbin tried hitting the end of days on Apollo. Apollo did a back like a huge flip, countered it, came back and hit that that I forgot. I think they just call it a power bomb right now. I don't really think it has a name, but he hit that like his finisher power bomb that he does, that spinning power bomb, almost got him. The pin got broken up by Bray Wyatt. No, Bray Wyatt broke up the pin by pulling the ref out the ring. Cena got in the ring. Cena went crazy. That man show Superman.
Yep,
I
that
was getting
yeah. If
mad because
y'all talk about Super Cena, oh yeah, yeah. That was an example right there. Super Cena bull
I was
crap.
getting mad. Yep. I was getting mad because I thought that man was about to win. That man went AA City. He went to AA City. You talk about Suplex City, AA City. He hit an AA on everybody, and that was in the
At
match.
one point, he tried to
Everybody.
hit it on Baron Corbin. He messed up, but then he got him back up again and hit it.
It was
Turned
clutch.
around. Then Styles, class, that Styles class,
It
phenomenal
was the
form.
phenomenal
Yeah.
forearm, and then like it knocked Cena out the ring, and that's when out of nowhere, and this is where that orange juice came in.
Yep.
Dolph Ziggler, sweet chin music, that super kick, 1, 2, 3, pins AJ Styles. Dolph Ziggler gets refreshed, and he gets a match with Dean Ambrose in
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
that man. Yep,
That
yep.
is crazy as
Y'all, you
fucking.
see, if y'all been watching our podcast, you know how many times we done mentioned how Ziggler was stale, man. I mean, he got that orange juice. I remember we did that who needs a refreshment video, and that's when I made up that whole orange juice thing. I said, you know what, Ziggler needs some orange juice, and look at him now. That man sipping that man drank the whole gallon.
Hey man, that man got some orange
That
juice. He
man
got
drank the
some
gallon.
apple juice. That man got some prune juice.
Grape juice, goddamn it.
Man, that man got some milk, some water. That man got everything. That
Kool Aid too,
man.
goddamn it. But
Oh yeah. And then
when he super
pretty much
when he super kicked AJ sold that kick like a boss. That man got kicked.
that was the best sell I've ever seen from a super kick. Best sell ever. I've never. AJ's eyes rolled to the back of his head. That man sold that. But pretty much SmackDown ended with like Dean Ambrose came face to face with Dolph, and Dolph was just like yeah, Dolph was just looking at him like, what you gonna do? What's your next move? And pretty much Dean Ambrose held up the title. And I mean, that was the end of the show.
Yep.
It was crazy. But what I was saying earlier about the Fallout, back there in the Fallout, Dolph Ziggler was getting interviewed by Renee, and she was just like, "So Dolph, how's it feeling knowing that you've gone this far just to finally get an opportunity at the WWE Heavyweight Title?" And Dolph was just like, "Well, Renee, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you." He said, "For almost 2 years now, he said I haven't been myself."
Yep.
He said, he was just like, I have not been myself. He said, I've truly not been the show off. He said, you just said all my catchphrases, but I just haven't been myself. He said, I haven't lived up to those catchphrases. He said, but let me tell you something. He said, at SummerSlam, we're gonna see the old Dolph Ziggler we all know and love. And I know that Dolph Ziggler, that because I remember at one point Dolph Ziggler surpassed Seth Rollins. I remember that man surpassed him.
Oh
Like he
yeah.
beat Seth Rollins twice in a row. He proved that he was better than Seth Rollins. and then that's when he started getting jobbed after that. But I mean, I'm hoping that we do see that old resilient Dolph Ziggler, the quick, the fast moving Dolph Ziggler. That man, that I want to see that Dolph Ziggler. I want to see that man kick out some dirty deeds. I want to see that man kick out at least two, do something epic.
Yep.
And I really, to be honest, I want Dolph Ziggler to win this match. I really want Dolph.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I really want because if you're gonna let Dolph Ziggler get refreshed, let this man win this match.
Man,
That's all I'm saying.
Ziggler done had a hell of he's had some 5-star matches in my opinion. And if y'all want to comment some BS saying, "Oh, Ziggler is not that good," go watch Survivor Series 2014. That man is he's up there with the rest of them. He's definitely up there with the rest of them. And
That man, yeah,
this is finally
resilient.
his time to be at the top again. And
Be the
I
show off.
yep.
We all know.
He even changed his look up over time, and now was the time for to give him a championship, in my opinion.
And man, Dean Ambrose had a good run. I have no problem with Dean Ambrose. I like Dean Ambrose as champion. I love Dean Ambrose, but Dolph Ziggler needs this. Dolph Ziggler needs this. He needs this more than Zack Ryder needed to beat Rusev. He needs this more than Becky Lynch needed to beat Natalia. Dolph Ziggler needs this title. He needs to show that he still has what it takes to be champion, and let him lose it at the next pay per view. Who cares? But we need to see Dolph Ziggler as champion, and that I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yep. Well, guys, thank y'all for watching.
Well, hey, man, come on, Ace. What's your rating? You have to have a rating,
Goddamn.
man.
I give it a 8. I give it a 8.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Like at one point, I kind of the only reason why because at one point I kind of lost my attention.
I lost my attention
When
a
I
little bit
watch
as well.
yeah, and that's the only reason. When I was watching Raw, I really didn't lose my attention that much, and that's kind of like what I
Raw was
like.
actually really good.
Yeah. But yes, 7.5. That's my rating. So I mean, yeah. Hey, so anything else, man?
That's it.
You know what I need, Ason. You know what I need.
Some orange juice like Zach. I mean, like Dolph Ziggler. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I don't need. Before we start that, quick update, guys. On the streak I have. Oh yeah, first make sure you check out Ason's new SVR videos. He also has some videos coming on along with his Wii, so you guys need to check that out. And also, guys, like I mentioned this in the last podcast, I have a streak. And I'm still keeping it. The streak is still standing strong. To 28. No, Ason knows how far I would go to keep this streak. Tell him, Ason. Tell him how far I would go.
100%.
Yeah. Me and Ason, we had an hour and 30-minute match. On
Oh yeah, that was a good
was it
ass. That was a
Sunday.
really good match. I think it was Sunday. That was a good ass match.
We went back and forth, kicking out at least 9 finishers. And I just did not give up because I wanted to keep this streak, and I did, and I'm still keeping it, strong. But I want some good opponents. I want challengers, and I've been getting challengers. I've been getting people coming up to me, hey, I want a chance at that streak. All right, man, you get it. You get a chance at that streak. Okay, you get that. Cause I mean, I just want challengers. That's all I want. So I mean, yeah, you guys, come on, man. I don't know if Ason left my gamer tag in the
I
last
did.
description, but yeah, but get that gamer tag, man. Come challenge me. I want a challenge. I know there's some good people out here, and I just want I want that challenge, and I know you guys can give it to me. So yeah, all I can say is who can beat the streak. And Ason, you can start that. Keep going, Ason. The drum roll. Bada bing, bada boom. Who the finest guys in the room? And Ason, how you doing?